The neighbor who thought my driveway was his private parking lot. You want to talk about entitlement? Let's talk about my neighbor, Mike. Mike is one of those guys who thinks community means what's yours is mine. I have a wide paved driveway, and Mike has 3 cars and a boat. For months, he'd just park his extra truck in my driveway without even asking. The first few times, I let it slide. I figured, hey, he's just unloading groceries or working on his garage. But then, it became a daily thing. I'd come home from a long shift at work, and I'd have to park on the street because his truck was blocking my own garage. Last Saturday was the final straw. I had a huge delivery coming, new furniture for the living room. I texted Mike at 9 a.m. and said, hey man, I need the driveway clear all day for a delivery truck. He replied with a thumbs up emoji. 10 minutes later, he didn't just leave the truck there, he unhitched his massive boat right behind it. He basically turned my property into a shipyard. I knocked on his door. No answer. I called him, straight to voicemail. I saw him through his window sitting on the couch totally ignoring me. He thought he could just wait me out until I gave up. So, I didn't give up. I called my cousin Vinny, who owns a heavy-duty towing company. 20 minutes later, the sound of a hydraulic lift filled the street. Mike came sprinting out of his house in his bathrobe, screaming, hey, what are you doing? You can't tow my boat? I just stood there with my coffee, perfectly calm, and said, I'm not towing it, Mike. Vinny is. I told you I needed the space, and since you wouldn't answer your phone, I figured the boat was abandoned. He had to pay $400 in drop fees right there on the spot to get his boat back on the ground. He was fuming, but the look on his face when he realized I wasn't playing games? Priceless. Now, my driveway is empty every single day. Sometimes you have to be the mean neighbor to get a little respect. If you like this story, please hit subscribe button.